What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Della Catessen. As you can see, this is my third video and my hair has devolved. I wore it down in the first video, up in the second video, and now I got it in a fucking bandana because I just can't bring myself to do it. Yay, quarantine. This is our third episode. Thank you so much for all the support, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing. Keep doing that. Girl wants to get paid for talking eventually. Please excuse if my dog comes into this video because I decided to shoot in my living room instead of on my bathroom floor tonight. Yay. So tonight I'm going to talk about some sexual misadventures. So grandma, please do not watch this. If you are watching this, you already heard me say fuck. You're already upset. Please stop. Don't watch. Turn off. And if you do watch, I don't want to hear nothing about it. All right. So the first couple were on my honeymoon. I was trying to be extra romantic, trying to be super sexy because we just got married. I got married at 19 years old. Cute little teenage bride. Well, I was never little, but you know. So his grandpa had a timeshare in Nashville and gave us a week at the timeshare for like our honeymoon, which was really sweet. So we went down there. And I had read in a certain woman's magazine, if you want me to mention it, sponsor me. It rhymes with schmajmo. That you should try a little bit of toothpaste to liven up a blowjob. So I think what Cosmo meant is like brush your teeth and don't rinse and then give a blowjob. I just globbed in some Crest 3D White, again, looking for sponsors, and just started mowing down on my husband's penis. And eventually he's like, please stop. Please stop. And I said, why? He goes, it burns. So he had a minty urethra. And also, bonus, it had glitter all over it because the 3D... That's my dog. She's upset about the glittery dick too. Because the 3D Crest has like glitter in it. So that didn't work out well. The next attempt we made on my honeymoon to like sex things up is we got liquid latex paint. I'm a big girl, so finding a liquid latex or a latex bodysuit to fit all of this is not really going to happen. So we got liquid latex paint. They only had it in flesh tone. Cute. And they had a little jar of it. So he takes the time and he gets my breasts and my torso covered. And that's all that was in the jar. And he's like, well, this'll do. So I'm like, get a blow dryer so we don't have to wait for this to dry. So we get the blow dryer and he starts, drying my torso and my boobs. And I'm trying to keep it sexy, trying to keep it fun. So I turn my head to the side like this and start to, give him a little head. Again, Grandma, please stop watching. I appreciate your support, but stop. And as I'm doing that, it distracts him and he pauses with the hairdryer and burns my nipple. I don't know if you've ever screamed with a dick in your mouth, but it sounds a little bit like, oh! It's not pleasant. So it dries, and we start to have Congress, as it were. And, he's making funny faces, and I'm like, what? What's wrong? He goes, I feel like I'm having sex with you when your body has a giant condom on. This isn't sexy at all. And I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad we spent an hour doing this. Well, just help me take it off. Now, for any of you in the fetish community or anyone who has used liquid latex, you know that you're supposed to put baby powder on your skin before you put it on. We didn't know that. So we spent another hour and a half excruciatingly peeling liquid latex off of my body, resulting in multiple welts, wounds, missing skin. It was not a great time. So the moral of the story, kids, is baby powder's your friend. The last story I'm going to tell, my husband probably doesn't want me to tell, but, I'm Della. I'm going to do what I want. So we were having some down dirty sex, just, filthy. So I tell him to go ahead and ejaculate onto my breasts like you do. And I'm talking dirty to him, and he's, into it, and he pulls out, and he's, standing over me on the bed, and my filthy mouth's just going, and I see him throw his head back, so I instinctively close my eyes, because if you've ever had semen in your eye, it's not a mistake you make twice. And it hits my chest and keeps going in a stream up to my neck, to my mouth, and my face, and I'm like, please stop. And it's much more liquidous than semen normally is. So afterwards, he's just standing there, and I go, did you just pee on me? And he goes, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Moral of the story? Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. Oh, I'm glad you're here because you're part of this story too, Bagel. This is Bagel the Beagle, and he's a bastard. And here's why. So I run to the bathroom. I shower myself. My husband is running after me, trying to conceal whatever laughter he had, begging for forgiveness. He felt so bad. And I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. Things happen. Whatever. Later that night, I go to the bathroom to urinate in the toilet like a normal human being. My dog Bagel follows me in there, and he's sitting by my feet. Yeah, you're sitting by my feet as I'm peeing, and don't lick my mouth. He decides to just piss right on my feet. And I scream, and Austin goes, "What's wrong?" And I just yell, "Like father, like son!" It was a rude thing to do. Rude. All right, guys, that's episode 3 of Embarrassing Sexual Stories. Again, Grandma, if you listen to this, just pray for me, I guess. I love you, and I wish you hadn't, because I warned you. Appreciate you guys following me, liking me, subscribing, sharing, doing what you do, supporting me in this quarantine time. And I want everybody to stay safe. I want everybody to stay healthy, and I want everybody to stay laughing. Love you guys. See you next week.